go suck a fucking dick, right?
We already own it. What's it going to cost? We bought it. It's ours.
Yeah.
We bought it for $4 billion.
Right. But they say it's going to cost a total of $100 billion over 10 years to employ everybody, to get the labor involved and start the digging and all the shit to do it all. Well, yeah, because it costs money to make money. So learn business. But this site had this tremendous fucking little article saying how Andrew Scheer is going to, because all people from Alberta and Ontario are the same people with the same outlook.
Yeah.
And therefore, they're calling it Altarios. I believe they're Altarian. I believe they're calling it. And they said that, the conservatives tell you how to vote. If you want to be told how to vote, then you listen to a conservative. I'm sorry, but isn't that the point of every political fucking group, is to tell them how to fucking vote?
That's kind of what the party does.
Like, did the Liberals not come out and say, you should vote Liberal? Does the NDP not say you should vote NDP? Does the Green Party not say you should vote Green Party? Do Eric and Gord not say vote Eric and Gord?
We do say vote Eric and Gord.
No, vote, not Eric, just Gord.
And the peanut gallery rises.
Just a joke.
It's okay if they don't vote for me. We've already got a deal. I'll be Vice Prime Minister if he's Prime Minister. And by the way, kids, this is not a joke. Vote Eric and Gord. Don't waste your vote in protest. Fill in at the bottom of the ballot, Eric and Gord, and send a real message to Ottawa. Or better yet, let me and Gord send it for you.
Yes, absolutely. We have some phenomenal stances of what it takes to run this country and run it properly, and to make it profitable again, and we know how to do it.
It's time to start
we're not fucking idiots.
It's time to start putting the power to make decisions back in the hands of the people who have to live with the consequences. It's real simple. This belongs to us.
And it all starts with a government fucking pay cut, my friend.
Well, I can't make less than I do now, so it's
one of my proposed, by the way, I haven't even discussed that one with you, but one of my proposed things is, straight off the bat, as Prime Minister, I will pay myself, or us, we will get paid $18 an hour, 40 hours a week.
I like it.
No overtime.
Fair enough.
It's plain and simple. We're being hired to do this for a fucking living. We will work. We will put in the same... Well, no. We'll put in more hours. I mean, we're going to be running a country. We'll be doing this 24/7. But we will do it and only get paid like you are being paid as a salary. And it is only going to be $18 an hour, 40 hours a week.
Now, I don't know, but I think the gnomes might try to start a union here.
No unions. Fuck you. Unions, go fuck yourselves. You guys have done more damage to this fucking country than good.
That's the best part about the gnomes. We can pay them with like honey and shit. So salmon.
Yeah, and little chests so they can carry their gold in it.
Yeah, right. It's the best idea for a police force the world's ever had. And no, in all seriousness, don't waste your vote. Do this, and it will actually send a message to Ottawa. It would be hilarious. If we even get a few votes on the ballot, it'll be monumental.
Oh my God! Could you imagine the reaction of the news when they turn around and say, "So we've counted all the votes, and Eric and Gord got like 1,000 votes? Who the fuck is Eric and Gord?"
That would be. I would die a happy man if that happens, and it would look good for my next mayoral run.
Next thing you know, our podcast is going to be blasted all over the place. Team. Of clips of me swearing, saying that 2/3 of the population need to die.
Well, it could get our audience up there just a little bit. So if 1/6 of our listening audience could vote for us, it would be monumental. We would be in the history books, and everyone who voted would go down in the history books with us. You want to be in a history book?
And we'll put your names in that fucking book, name by name, to say you fucking voted for us. You're part of the first step of the revolution.
Except for those of you that wish to remain anonymous, we're more than happy to honor that too.
Sure, why not?
We definitely need someone to work with us on this, though. It'll be absolutely monumental, and they might start to listen and go, "Hey, wait a minute! If these two yahoos can do it, anybody can do it." and we could actually change the political landscape in the way I've been preaching for 2 fucking years now.
And also, for the record, one of the other political things that I personally agree with is to not just surround us with just like-minded people, but to also have opposition in our party.
Oh, of course.
Because that's one of the main things that everybody's like. You can't just have a group of people that all believe the exact same thing. You need people in your group that will just stand up and say, dude, what the fuck are you thinking? No. You can't do that because of this reason. Oh, shit, didn't think of that. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, like when you try to sit on a big Game of Thrones throne in your nicest suit and turban, someone should be there saying, dude, you look like a jackass, don't do that.
Right, exactly.
You're trying to run a country.
We won't have those people.
Fuck. It's a country, not a Halloween party, you dick.
I mean, what next? You know, we're going to show up in a fucking crown and a fucking giant velvet red cape? Like, what the hell? Look at me, I'm royalty.
Sorry.
Not sure how that one fit there, but oh, fuck it. Rick Ashley's amazing.
I think that's his theme song. That's the new Jake Meat song.
Is it really?
No, I don't know.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. The guy's not that much of a fuck up.
I pick my own songs for the campaigns, and I like them better.
Yep, absolutely.
So, any ideas for our political campaign? Feel free. Eric at ericgord.com, Gord at ericgord.com, ericgord.com. Vote and stuff. One thing that Andrew Scheer is pushing in your neck of the woods that I know you're going to be right on board with. The Ontario Conservatives federally are pushing that when their party gets elected, they will institute a 20% soda tax on high sugar drinks.
That's
good.
20%? No, not good.
Yes.
Why do I have to pay an extra 50 cents because you can't say no to your shitty kid? Fuck you. Say no to your kid, and he won't be fat. I need that whole bottle of pop. No, you don't, fatty. Why do I have to pay more because your kid's fat?
right.
Because pop is so fucking cheap that it's cheaper to buy a 2-liter jug of pop than it is to buy a fucking little box of fucking orange juice.
That's very true. And I would like...
This is the problem, because we need to turn around. We need to flip this industry upside down and have fast food be more expensive than better food for you.
No, we need to flip this industry upside down and have people not succumb to their children's needs. Be a fucking parent.
Well, obviously. I mean, you know, reinstitutionalize fucking kids can't fucking charge their parents for spanking them.
Well, that's another argument for another day. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It does go hand in hand. But hand on ass, I don't know.
Shitty.
We there's too much. I see this all the time where women are placating their children just to shut them up. And these kids are as wide as they are as tall, and they're just fucking screaming their heads off until they get their bonbons. You have to say no. And just
stick to your guns.
Just no. It's not that difficult. They're little people. They will go away and shut up eventually. Lock them in a room. Do what you have to do. Shut them up. But say no. This is retarded that I have to pay more. My daughter doesn't do that. You know why? Because we tell her not to. And we've been telling her that for 5 years, and now she gets it. And now there. I've said my rant. Fat people, get your fat kids to not be fat. Hide the chocolate across the yard and make them run for it. Do whatever you have to do. Now, to Gord's point, what the fuck is going on where it costs just as much to give my daughter some orange juice as it does to fill my gas tank?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well, all the cranberry fields in the world are in fucking Richmond. Why am I paying so much for cranberry juice?
And why is it when I go to the grocery store and I go to buy fucking blueberries, I gotta buy the blueberries from fucking, from California?
Exactly.
Why am I not getting Ontario blueberries? Why is that so fucking difficult?
Why are we not getting BC blueberries? They're everywhere.
Right.
This country is basically just blueberries and Hindus now.
I don't understand the issue.
Why? And the produce thing in general, I don't understand. This is where Canada got it backwards sometime in like the late 60s, and no one's got the balls to fucking tell them they were wrong. I don't know why, but why the fuck are we buying California produce at all, ever?
We shouldn't be.
We're buying California produce. We're buying oil from Washington. What? We're buying wood from other countries. What the fuck are we buying wood from other countries for? This country's made of wood. We built a fucking wooden airplane, for Christ's sake.
That's a good thing?
No, it was a colossal disaster. But not once have I heard that it was a waste of precious wood. We've got enough.
Yeah, I think we can find an extra tree or two somewhere we can use that wood with, so yeah.
It baffles me that we're paying a premium for California produce or anything that we can make right here at home for ridiculously cheap. I can go make enough blueberry whatever you want. Blueberry juice, you want it? I can have it by the fucking truckload by morning.
I support that.
We shouldn't have to turn to selling fentanyl to be able to afford orange juice.
You should get the crystal meth that actually fucking blueberry pickles.
This is where our country is going horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. And nobody seems to want to stand up and do it. Do something that matters. Fix something, for God's sakes. Someone do up and do something substantial that'll actually change the lives of Canadians for good for a change. Who gives a fuck about all this crap? Justin Trudeau's out apologizing to another fucking native guy, and we're worried about extraditing this woman who makes amazing cell phones. Why? What does it have to do with fucking anything? Fix the goddamn country.
Yep. No, you're asking way too much, my friend. That's not the way they do things here.
I don't understand why we are ignoring real problems and creating ones that don't exist so we can go and tie up our Supreme Court with fights we know we can't win, but they get us headlines every night. This is what we're paying these people to do. We're paying them to be on the news every night. That's it. They're not doing anything for us. You got Jagmeet buying a fucking Game of Thrones throne instead of even paying attention to what the hell's going on. Did you not know there's a campaign going on, jackass?
When you consider that your top priority is to make sure you have a picture on a fucking special chair.
If goddamn Game of Thrones is the top of your list, you just lost my vote for your party for the rest of my life, which, lucky for you, is probably not very... Well, I'll die before you get into power, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Idiot. Someone losing his turban. And that's not a racist thing, I mean he's a fucking retard.
Maybe it's just on too tight, I don't know.
Exactly. I am just
stupid.
so sick of living the life that I'm living in the most affluent country in the world while these jackasses fight over Game of Thrones and court battles they can't win just to make headlines for themselves. So why are we paying these people? Why are they taking our money?
Because the people of this country are fucking stupid. I said it. You heard me. You're fucking dumb.
It's ridiculous. We are stupid. We are. Gord's right. We're all fucking stupid.
Right.
We vote for these jackasses every time, and then we sit there and go, I knew he was going to do that, but I didn't want to vote for the other guy. Well, what the fuck?
That's no excuse.
In no other situation would you ever do that. You would never, if there was a plate of egg salad left out in the sun, and it was next to a fucking ham sandwich with mayo left out in the sun, you wouldn't fucking eat one and then sit on the toilet going, I know that was going to make me shit for the rest of the day, but I didn't want to puke too, so I just voted for the shittiness instead of the puking. That's never do you make these decisions in your life.
Well, unless you're talking about Taco Bell.
Well, yeah, that's just it. You see, if you're going to eat Taco Bell, you're exactly who I'm talking about.
I like Taco Bell. But it doesn't give me the shit until 2 days later, so it's like a surprise. 2 days later,
That's a good endorsement for them. Hey, Taco Bell, we're looking for sponsorships. You can't.
I'll eat your gassy food.
You can't argue with. Hey, it doesn't make you shit until 2 days later. That's
right?
It beats the hell out of McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's is almost instant.
I can't even finish a meal without going to the can. I pretty much got to get them, like when I'm waiting for my fries, I just have them deliver it into the toilet for me.
See, it's funny, because that's how I am with, like, fresh stuff.